figure out how can I manage time better, figure out what works for me, figure out how can I show up the best I can show up and actually be productive, because I like the chaos. I'm almost a last minute type of guy. I work well under pressure. I like being in flow more than I like just super structured things. So if you tell me and ask me, Trent, what are you doing 3 months from now? I probably have an idea, but I can tell you definitely what I'm doing 3 minutes or 3 hours from now for sure, because I work off for energy. So I want to talk about real quick a method that I have that I think can help you kind of move into time freedom and analyze just how you're spending your time. I know most of you probably already know this, but this is a method that's really helped me. I call it the AM, PM, WM method. This really exposed a lot to me because I was a person that said I value time. I was a person that says, oh, I have time under control and I know I'm spending my time, all the things, right? I had a person with the calendar, everything was in order, all the things, but I had to realize some stuff in life on how I was actually spending my time. So AM, PM, WM, what does this mean? What does this stand for? It's basically how you spend your time. The AM stands for automatic minutes, y'all. Now, depending on where you're at in life, maybe you have more time freedom like myself, right? Maybe you don't have more time freedom, but what's automatic minutes? Automatic minutes are minutes that are automatically going to happen throughout your day. So we can take sleep. Some of you, it's your 9 to 5. Some of you, it's your commute to work, right? There's things in your day that are automatic that don't change. And maybe over time they change. Maybe as you grow into your business, it changed a little bit. Hopefully that's the goal so you can get more time freedom in your life. But I want you to write down and get clear on your automatic minutes. Things that are basically going to happen every single day, maybe Monday through Friday. These are things that don't change. Get clear on that. The second part of this process, and I had to do that because there's some things in my automatic minutes that I wanted to change because I realized if I didn't change it, I would live in this prison of time for the rest of my life. And I'm not telling you to leave your 9 to 5. But I knew in my life, it was some things I was doing that I wanted to stop doing, but I had to do at that time. There are seasons of sacrifice where you have to go through these automatic minutes. But I said, man, if I keep living automatically like this, then I'm never going to be able to actually live the life that I want to live. So I wrote down that list and I actually posted that list. And I said, man, there's going to be a time where this automatic minute stuff, it changes. Outside of driving my kids to school that I love to do, outside of creating content every single day that I love to do, that automatic minutes list outside of sleeping and eating, it's very short. It's controlled by me instead of being controlled by someone else's. I'm not on someone else's schedule anymore. And I understand that's a process to get to that. I'm on my own schedule. And that's a part of living in time freedom. So AM stands for automatic minutes. WM, let's go here first. It stands for wasted minutes. And we all know what wasted minute is. If you want to figure out your wasted minutes, just pick up your cell phone and see how much time you spend on the apps. See how much time you spend on Instagram. I ain't gonna lie. One time I was embarrassed. I'm like, man, I spend a whole day in a week on there, right? Lack of discipline. How much screen time did I have? Dang, really that much I'm on my phone? Am I doing work or am I just watching? Am I really working on my phone or am I just watching? And the crazy thing about it is a lot of people complain they don't have time until you actually pick up their phone. You realize that they waste so much of it. Of course you don't have time. You're spending 4 hours a day on Instagram and you ain't getting paid from Instagram, or you ain't trying to grow your business on Instagram or Facebook or any social media site. It's different if that's part of your business. But a lot of us, we spend a lot of time scrolling and we say we don't have time. And I'm not coming at you in a certain type of way because I was that person too. But I realized that I was wasting so many of my minutes. And the truth about it is the more minutes that you waste will lead into a wasted life. If you get to the end of your life and you feel like, man, I wasted my life, it's because you lived in wasted minutes. You might say, Trent, what else falls under the category of wasted minutes? Entertaining distractions, wasted minutes. Can we be real? I know this is time management, but we're about to touch the emotions just a little bit. We got to go here just for a little bit. I got to be real with you just for a little bit. Wasted minutes, entertaining distractions. I'm not going to condemn you about watching TV. I just binge watch BMF. I don't know, y'all probably don't watch that, but I just binge watched that the other day. But it was scheduled time for me to do that. It was a part of my time freedom that I had scheduled. I had planned for me to do that. But that's rare. Some of us, we live a life, and I say some of us, including myself at times, we live as if we understand how much time we have left. You know, I know we got time on the shot clock, but we don't know if the shot clock is at 9 or the shot clock is at 24. Maybe wasted minutes is living in a situation that you know is not right for your life, that's causing you pain, that's causing you shame, that's causing you guilt, that's causing you low self-esteem. And you're spending time in that place, wasting minutes. Maybe it's your friends that you're around that you know you love them, but you know they aren't good for your life. And they spend time gossiping and drama, all the things that don't move you forward, wasted minutes, but yet we say we don't have time. And wasted minutes becomes contagious. It's hard to break the cycle. Once you start wasting it, you continue to waste it because you get into this flow state of wasted minutes instead of actually living in what we're going to move forward to is purposeful minutes, PM. So you got AM, automatic minutes, you got WM, wasted minutes, and the third part of this trilogy is PM, purposeful minutes. And it's exactly what it sounds. It's minutes that are spent in purpose. Right now, I'm in purposeful minutes serving you guys. In your life, I'm not talking about just working, okay? That's a whole nother thing. I'm talking about purposeful minutes. In your life, how much time are you spending in purpose? Because I know the more you spend in purpose, the more fulfillment your soul will have. Well, I understand work and grind. I'm in a grind season right now, but I don't want to have grind all over my calendar. I'm going to be real with you. I'm not that person. I want to protect my peace. I don't want my calendar to look the whole year of grind. That's a perfect recipe in my eyes for burnout. I've experienced that. So we can have our seasons of grind, but I want to have a calendar full of purpose. Maybe it's family. Maybe it's your gifts, your talent. Maybe it's your business. I don't know what it is for you, but how much time every single day do you spend in purpose? And I can tell you the statistic. 9 out of 10 people that I've met and talked to spend more time in automatic minutes and wasted minutes than they do in purpose, and they wonder why they're not happy. They wonder why they have no sense of I matter in the world. Because you're doing the things that don't.